What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? We are hanging out in the car. Well, van, I guess. I guess this would be a van.
This is a van.
Some people are like, that's not a car.
Vehicle.
In the vehicular mobile device.
What?
So we are currently on a bridge, so Jen can't look at you, but I am Safety Scissors.
And I'm Duct Tape. I'm also petrified. I don't like bridges.
Yeah, this is a 2-lane road. It's really scary. Look at that.
The water looks beautiful today.
Hey, look.
Oh my god.
I guess I could show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see.
I hope that you guys can see that. That is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. As beautiful as
sunrise over the water.
Jacksonville water can look.
Well, it looks more pretty in the beginning. Pretty, really. It looks prettier in the morning because you can't see how brown it is.
It's
Jacksonville
true.
water is just gross.
But so we are on the way to South Florida.
Yeah, we're going to Coral Springs.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna hang out with her mom and her brother for a couple days because we haven't seen them in a little bit, and we're excited to hang out with them. So we were driving. Well, she was driving at this part of the road, and we were talking about our upcoming giant road trip.
Dude, I'm so excited. I can't even tell you.
Just to kind of catch you guys up, for Thanksgiving, we are driving back from Florida to Ohio to go visit my family for Thanksgiving. Now, Jen has never had Thanksgiving with my family, and I have a giant family, which I don't know if they're going to be doing a giant thing with my family. I don't ever know. It just depends on who shows up. But she gets to meet a lot of them, and it's going to be a lot of fun because we're not just driving straight through and getting there. Jen, what are we doing that you swore that you would never do?
We are going camping.
Yeah, but it's modified.
Yes, it's not car camping.
It's not survival like I do.
No.
We are getting a mattress for the van, and we are going to camp in the van, so we're comfy.
I guess Corona and quarantine has given me a little bit of wanderlust because in general, we travel all the time. Mm-hmm. Every year, our company has how many shows? 26 events a year.
Yeah, roughly.
And I want to say 20 out of those 26 are not local.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not used to not being on the road.
Mm-hmm.
We were supposed to go on a huge Raleigh and Indianapolis trip all in one this year. And we couldn't do that because it got canceled. And then right after that, I was supposed to hop a flight to Germany. And I didn't because it got canceled, right? And so I have some wanderlust, and I'm like, you know what? Let's make a trip of going up to see your family. What are you doing?
I'm adjusting.
Okay.
I'm adjusting a little.
Let's make a trip of it, and let's see some things. I've never gone on a hike in the mountains of North Carolina before. Let's do that. I want to see a beautiful mountain view that I've never seen before.
Sorry.
So you don't hit the camera. And we don't want to really pay for hotels, and I'm not really cool with hotels just yet, especially in certain states that don't have like certain requirements right now. So I said, why don't we just go car camping? And I think his jaw literally went through the floor.
I was just shocked because she swore up and down that she would never go camping, that she would stay in the hotel while I went camping.
Yeah.
So it's been an ongoing joke with us because I absolutely love camping and she does not. But the main reason why you said you don't love camping is the whole idea of like sleeping on the ground and, you know,
sleeping
tents
on the
and
ground
stuff.
and being hot, but it'll be fall and we're traveling north, so it'll be cooler, but also bugs.
Yeah. So I'm really excited, and one of the cool things is last year we drove through most of those states to go to Raleigh, then to Ohio, and then to Indianapolis, and then back. But one of the cool things was that she got to see like hardcore mountains.
Yeah, I'd seen a couple. I mean, I'd seen mountains from a distance. I'd driven on mountains. I didn't drive. I was in the van when I was in Europe. But I've never seen like the United States Appalachian Trail mountains. You know, I've never seen it.
So we're excited because we are going to go in different states, and we're going to go see sites. We're going to go see what are they called? Trails. We're going to. It was funny when we were driving. Jen and a bunch of other noise complaint members had never been through like North Carolina and stuff like that, so they had never seen the whole let's drive through a mountain thing and
it was
do the
in
tunnel.
West Virginia, and there was a tunnel that went literally through a mountain, and I was like, this isn't safe. I'm not okay. What is going on? And then it ended up being really cool.
And it was funny because like the entire van was like, what is that? What is this?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Why are we driving
into a mountain? And I'm like, it's normal, it's fine. They're like, no, driving into a giant thing of dirt and rock is not normal. Well,
yeah.
So it was really cool, but I'm really excited to go for a hike with her.
I'm very, very excited.
And then we're gonna stop places on the way and see like really incredible views that you'll see on like Google when you Google like incredible views. Like one was in like Boone, North Carolina, I think, that we saw a couple
I badly
things.
want to go to Boone, North Carolina. I have had friends on Instagram post videos of them hiking there, and I cannot get over it.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful,
So,
and I want to see it.
And then we're gonna just find little places to stop and just enjoy it. And you know, we're gonna take a day and a half to get there, and
Yeah.
and that's okay because what does it say? Like life is all about the journey, not the destination, or something like that.
Sure, get all poetic on us. Mostly, I just want to see things. I'm tired of being stuck in my house and only going on trips by going to YouTube and pulling up the BBC, like, what is it, like the world cam of BBC? Yeah. We'll watch like cam footage of mountain ranges or like rain on the beach or something, and I'm like, look, it's as if we're on vacation. But we never really go on vacation. It's always for a gig. So this is also a really good opportunity to see things without having another agenda. I mean, the agenda is to go to your parents' house, but I mean, like, we're not in a rush to get to a show. Because I remember when we were driving through that mountain, we were trying so hard to get to Columbus because we needed to get a decent night's sleep before we had to leave. So
yeah, and it's a lot of fun just driving through and just seeing something and be like, hey, let's stop and let's look at it rather than
traffic lights.
Yeah,
I can look at the camera now.
Rather than just driving and then going, oh, that was cool. Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, I really want to go on a hike. I've never actually been on a for real hike before.
Oh, yeah?
And I can't believe I have wanderlust. Most of the time I kind of just want to stay home. If I'm not going to a gig, I don't really want to go anywhere. And now I'm like, I want to go everywhere. I want to go to Colorado and California and all the sea states, Connecticut. And I want to go see mountain ranges, and I want to go to Canada. What's with all the seas? I don't understand. That's all that came to my brain today.
We gotta go to Chicago. That's a sea.
That's not a state or a country.
But yeah, I'm really excited to go see my family for the Thanksgiving, because like I said, I haven't seen them in a little while.
And you haven't been home for Thanksgiving in
years.
A hot decade.
Because we normally go on a cruise for Thanksgiving with your family.
With my family, we usually go on a cruise for Thanksgiving. My brother loves cruises, and so we like to try to spend the holiday with him the way he likes to spend it. But also, this is around the time of year that we lost my dad. So any way that we can distract my mom is a good thing. We have to distract her, and a cruise with like an open bar card, that's a great way to distract my mom. So this year we're not going to have that, and I'm not even going to be around, so I kind of feel like bad, but she knows I'm going up to see his family, and she's really happy about it. So
sorry about the occasional hot spots, guys. The sun is like, hello, we're going to be turning in a minute. It's
about 7:55 in the morning, so now the sun is like, good morning, and I'm like, dude, I've been up for a while. Where have you been?
But yeah, I absolutely I actually cruised for the first time a couple years ago with Jen and her family, and never done it before, and I was like, I'm not gonna find that fun just to sit on a giant boat. And then we got on there, and there was so much stuff to do, and it was so much fun.
You really didn't think you were gonna have fun?
When back in the day when like people were like, and exes were like, we should go on a cruise, I was like, why? I didn't see the point in spending like all this money to go sit in a cabin, because that's what I thought you did on a cruise.
No,
I didn't realize there was so much stuff to do on the boat.
My first cruise was as a performer, actually, with Cruise Shadows. That we went on the Goth cruise, and I'd never been on a cruise before. And yes, Goths cruise in bathing suits in the sun. Just kidding. I mean, yeah, but it's really, really fun to go on a themed cruise, especially when you're one of the entertainers. It was really, really fun. And there was so much to do. And I don't know if I should put this down, because then it gives me like a hat. So sorry, guys. We're just going to deal with the sun. But
I've got this got ye somebody that I used to know thing going on my face with like different lines.
It's all good. But then why we went on the first cruise, actually, my dad had just passed away, and my brother and I had tickets to go on that cruise, and you were going to come for your first cruise.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because you were spending Christmas with us, and that's what my brother wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom and dad weren't going to go on the cruise. And then my dad passed away, but we still had the tickets for the cruise, which meant that we were about to leave my mom alone about 2 weeks after losing my dad for like a week.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother and I went, absolutely not, we're not doing it. Either we have to get her on that cruise with us or we're not going.
Yeah.
And he was ready to give up his ticket so that my mom could go with us, but my brother was able to work it out that my mom went.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a sad yet good time, because we were able to just be together, not have the distraction of internet and TV, and really just remember my dad. And so that's why it has become an annual thing where around that time of year we go on a cruise, because it's our way of disconnecting from the world and having a week be about my dad, but also about distracting the crap out of my mom, because she gets really sad.
Oh my gosh.
We all do.
But aside from, all things aside, that year, she had a blast.
She had so much fun. I can't believe how much shrimp cocktail she ate.
Oh yeah, she
had like 3 whole things of shrimp cocktail.
For those of you that don't
dinner.
know, that for dinner and stuff, you can pretty much order whatever you want that's available. You could be like, I want 15 shrimp cocktails, and they're like, all right.
I want 5 filet mignon, and they're like, okay, here it is. And you're just like, what?
But she was like, I could have 2, and then one day she was like, I want 3.
And she
was like low key about it, like, I want 3, and you're like, do
hey,
you want 3?
Spender.
And you're like, you need to calm down. Yeah. You need to calm down right there. But no, she had a blast, and we got her to do karaoke.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
We had a blast, and I absolutely love spending time with your family and stuff. And
I can't wait to spend time with yours. Yeah. I'm very excited.
We haven't had a chance to spend a whole lot of time with my family because my family's in Ohio, but hers is
Mine's
like 4.5 hours.
Yeah,
away.
It's going to take us 4.5 hours to get there today, and that's it. And so I used to go see my parents and my family once a month. Now it's a lot harder because of COVID. I actually had to take the entire week off of class because I teach, but a couple of my studios don't have all the safety practices in place that I would like, so unfortunately I had to take the week off of work so that I could be kind of quarantined before I go see my family. And my mom is over 65. Sorry, Mom, I dated you. But obviously, I'm 37. You better be over 65. But my mom's in the high risk category, and
so we just wanted to make sure that everybody's safe.
Yeah.
And I actually took off my dance teaching job because for those of you that don't know, I actually teach tap as well.
Yeah, my friend owns a studio. He really wanted me to teach for him, and I couldn't because I teach for the studio right across the street already.
I literally could throw like a baseball to her,
and I would catch it right in front of my studio door.
We're that close, so it's funny.
But I'm friends with both studios. The studios are not friends with each other. But I wanted to help him out, and he had been getting teachers for years, and they would just flake on him, or they weren't good teachers, like one or the other. And then I finally said, all right, I've got somebody for you that will be loyal, and he is a good teacher. He isn't the most advanced tap dancer in the entire world, but he's a good teacher, a good person, and he will not flake on you. And the studio owner said, sure, let's try him out. And he's been working there for like 3 years now.
Yeah, I'm a strong intermediate.
Yeah.
Like mid-range
But
tapper.
that's not what those kids needed. Those kids needed somebody that would be there and teach them for the long haul. They really suffered for not having a consistent teacher. And there was a while where they would have a teacher that wouldn't show up on time, or a teacher that would never plan class and just kind of show up and do whatever and very apathetic. And it's like, these kids need more than that.
And they deserve more than that. They're great kids, and I just want to make sure that they learn.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I guess we're going to go into this.
Yeah, we're going on a tangent, but it's fine.
One of the things is that I don't have any traditional tap training or dance training. I grew up street dancing with my friends and things like that, doing hip hop. Then fast forward a couple of years, not that many years.
Yeah,
no,
sure.
But fast forward till 35, 36. And
no, 34.
34 is when I first started, yeah. And so about 4 years now. And Jen and I started doing video and photos for Noise Complaint, and I've always loved tap, but I never took it. And she started teaching me some of the basics, and then I started watching YouTube, and then just hanging out with Noise Complaint, I learned a lot.
Yeah, and then he became an apprentice in Noise Complaint, and that's, now you're like, I mean, I don't even know if we have apprentices anymore. It's really hard to tell because we have so many new people that it's kind of just like, I mean, I guess we're all just Noise Complaint now. There's veterans and then there's noobs, and you're a veteran, but an intermediate veteran.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
I'm a veteran based on length of being here, but I'm a low intermediate based on skill. But no, it's a blast, and I absolutely love teaching, and I'm so thankful that she took a risk on me, and that Javi did too, because it just made me feel good that they trusted me, and I'm not gonna lie, I have kids that rival me, and if not better, but you know what? I work on their clean sounds,
Hey, and you've done really, really good work with them, and I know that because I taught a couple of them at an intensive.
Mm-hmm.
And you've done good work. I don't help him at all. That was the stipulation. I'm like, I cannot help you with lesson plans. I cannot help you with choreography because I do work for a competing studio.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't going to leave my friend hanging. And if I had known that my friend needed a job before, wow, this is like,
I know, it's
everywhere.
just like, wow. Sorry.
If I had known before I worked at this one studio that my friend needed a teacher, I would have worked for him. But at the same time, I'm glad that I don't, because I found a really great studio home. Now, we don't agree on COVID health safety practices because I'm a bit extra when it comes to that, and they're a bit underneath of where I feel like it should be. But other than that, I've never had an issue with my studios, and they're great places. I just feel bad because, my kids had substitutes last night and the night before, and I hope that they had good classes. I also hope that the classes weren't too good that now they don't want me to come back. That's always a danger with a sub.
Yeah.
That you're always scared that, the teacher was so much better than you and the kids don't want you back. They want them to teach. I've actually had that. I've had somebody sub for my class, and the kids liked having somebody new. It wasn't necessarily that person was better. It was just that they were new, and they'd had me for 5 years teaching the same class. And then they were like, oh, I love that person better. We want that person now. And it's like, oh, great. So I just lost a class. I just lost income. And that truck nearly ran over that car. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That car was merging, and he was like, nope, I'm coming anyway. And the car's like, skirt.
You'll see the big cement trucker that almost took out a car.
No,
but
you turned it so that they couldn't see it.
No, they could see it drive by.
Sure.
But no, teaching is a lot of fun.
I love it.
I didn't know that I would like it as much as I do.
You're very good at it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But he doesn't want to be a teacher. Mostly because you don't want to go to school any longer than, it's hard to say I want to get a bachelor's at 38 because by the time you're done getting your bachelor's, if you had to work a full-time job at the same time, you can't go full-time to school. So you're going to be 44 by the time you have your bachelor's, and that's a really rough place to be.
Yeah.
For you, anyway. I'm addicted to going to school, so...
I'm having a blast doing my art stuff, so that's my schooling, and I love that. Oh, sorry.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, this vlog was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us on our car vlog.
Car vlog.
Ah!
We love car vlogs.
Yeah.
We'll probably do one on the way back up as well.
This is one of the first things that we ever did vlogging was a car vlog. So we had a couple of them on the couch, that old horrible couch that I hated. But
hey.
That thing was so heavy.
I know, but still.
No.
And we're also going to be releasing some of those old vlogs off of our old channel. So look for some throwback vlogs here and there. But right now our channel's flooded with content. We've got podcasts that we're really excited about. So if you haven't watched that, please do. And they're also available on podcast streaming sites. We've got challenges. We've got the W word stuff.
Planning. They're like W word planning. Wait, that's not a W word.
We've got a lot going on the channel, so if we do extra stuff like a car vlog, it'll just be sparse, but we want to make sure that we put that stuff out because it's fun as well. This channel is for fun,
yeah,
you know?
Us. It's just us.
My main channel is like where all the work goes. But honestly, it's hard to edit these podcasts, so I'm just saying.
But I've had a blast hanging out with you on this road trip, and I'm trying my hardest to not fall asleep. Because I do that.
Vlogging will help.
Yeah, I do that in cars, so.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up. If you enjoy, or if you have any fun plans coming up for the holidays, let us know. Comment below and be like, I'm doing this. Or places that you think that we should stop on the way from Florida to
Please, yes, help
Ohio.
us out with that. We're going through like Charlotte and then through like West Virginia, and then we'll get to Ohio. So tell us what to see, okay?
Yeah. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with us. We really enjoy all of you guys. You guys are awesome.
And please subscribe.
Subscribe. Press that big red subscribe button if you have it on that color setting. But anyways, but yeah, hit that big button that says subscribe.
Color settings?
I think so.
Dude.
But hit that big old subscribe button and subscribe button and show us that you said hi. But anyways, I'm Safety Scissors.
And I'm Duct Tape.
There we go. And then we're out of here. Bye, guys.